Hello gentlemen. So I thought that the video maybe will be quicker and better to explain all this rig works. So this is based on an Arduino. This is an Arduino Nano. You can buy this online for $2-3. And this is an infrared switch. So there is one side there is an emitter, on the other side there is a receiver. If something goes between this, in this slot, it will break the connection. It will change the state of the switch. So you can use the switch normally closed or normally open. And basically I have dismantled one of these and I have installed it in the press. But you can use something else also. You can use, for example, an Hall effect sensor and put a magnet on the powder cup. So this is the press. This is the switch. This is the switch I've installed. Hope you can see it. It's here. So every time the RAM goes up, the switch will trigger and will count a round produced. So it's like this. Now in this case, I get an alarm because I push the button here and the RAM, so the microcontroller senses that the RAM is up, but the powder cup cannot feel anything. Anyway, the powder cup at the moment is dismantled. So here's the powder cup. So basically, this guy here will, this rod will come up when there is powder in the round. So let me load the round. Shut up. So now there is powder in the case, and now when I lift, what's going on here? Ah, yes, I have things hanging here. So the powder in the case will lift this rod, and I have built this. So this goes on top of the powder cup and basically is a sleeve, and there is inside there are the two sensors. On one side there is the infrared emitter and the other side there is the receiver. And this goes here. Goes here, and you can set at the different heights for different amounts of powder. So let me move the case with the powder back in the right station. So now if I lift the RAM, you see I get an alarm, and I get the number of the rounds has increased. Because now the RAM is up, so the microcontroller can feel the RAM is up, but the microcontroller can also sense that there is powder in the case. And depending how high you set this will work with different amounts of powder. And it's actually quite sensitive, so it will work with I think 1 grain less powder than expected will trigger an alarm. So this is how one thing works. And then I have built another one here, similar to that, and that will, this is the bullet feeder. So when I run out of bullets in the hose here in this line, I get an alarm here in the display. So here is the thing. It's really a prototype. I never found the time and the will to build an enclosure. But basically there is not much to it. This is the buzzer. It's a piezo buzzer you can buy for literally a few cents. A push button for killing the alarm, and this is to turn it off and on. And yeah, there is a microcontroller. There is one capacitor here. I don't know if you can see it. There's one small capacitor. That's for the bouncing the switch, because these switches, these are mechanical switches, and these mechanical switches, they're actually very slow for a microcontroller. So the microcontroller will feel that the switch has been operated 3 or 4 times when it closes. So you need to debounce it. You can do that via software or just with a capacitor. So I installed the capacitor here. And yeah, that's more or less all there is also a resistor, but I don't remember what is that for. So basically that's all your components you need. You need only the microcontroller, the capacitor, push button, piezo buzzer, switch, batteries, a display. You can buy these displays online for a couple of dollars. It's 2 lines of 16 characters each. Then you need a couple of these. This can be bought also for a few cents online, but again, you can use other different types of switches. The important thing that you have a switch that will be operated by this powder crop. You can actually build it yourself. You can build something else here that will be operated by the powder in the case. And it must be made in a way so that you can set it up at the different heights, so you can use it for different amount of powder in the case. And the microcontroller. And then you need to write the code. But yeah, I can help you with that. Or I can publish it. Actually, I'm going to rewrite the code because it's a bit crappy the way it's written, so I'm going to write it better. I'm going to improve it a little. But it works. So with this, you're not going to have empty cases or cases with less powder. At least, if it's less than, it's 1 grain less than expected, it will be triggered.